Hello there, my beautiful friends. So I have a good old-fashioned haul for you today. I have been doing some shopping as per usual, so I figured I would go ahead and share that with you. So if you are interested in seeing what the heck I have been purchasing, seeing swatches, seeing everything up close and personal, then go ahead and keep on watching and let's jump right on in. The first brand that I made a purchase from is one of my favorites, Give Me Glow Cosmetics. Now they recently came out with some really beautiful pink toned eyeshadows. They are $7 a pop, so of course I had to pick them up, and the one that I was the most excited about is what you're seeing right here. This is the shade Princess Pink, and as you can see, it is a super ultra reflective cool toned pink that is also a baby pink, which is right up my alley. These are my favorite kinds of shades, and this one is probably one of the best, if not the best one, that I think I have in my collection besides Cosmetics Utopia. This is absolutely amazing. Like, I can't even stress to you how beautiful this eyeshadow is. If you are into pinks, this is what you need in your life. But the next shade that I picked up is called Wednesday, and this was described as almost the same exact thing as Princess Pink, a cool toned baby pink, but Wednesday was supposed to be a little bit deeper. It's definitely like a hair or two deeper, but it's not like anything super noticeable. So if you were wanting both Princess Pink and Wednesday and you weren't sure which one to get, I would say just get Princess Pink because it's a little bit lighter, so it's just a little bit more reflective. Although Wednesday is beautiful, they're just super similar. But you know me, I absolutely love these kinds of shades, so I don't care that they're similar. I am happy to basically have double. Now the last shade that I picked up from Give Me Glow is called Brittney, and this came out with their spring collection that launched, I believe, in March, so this has been out for a while. This is just a really beautiful pink toned mauve matte, and it is one of the most pigmented freaking mauves I've ever used in my life. It is absolutely stunning. Now the next brand that I purchased from is Colourpop, and this is the Party Talk Super Shock Shadow Kit. I bought it for 30 bucks. And right now you are seeing the shade Partly Cloudy, or I believe it's Party Cloudy, but that doesn't make any sense to me. But this is basically like a Super Shock shadow mixed with some of their glitterily much glitter gel eyeshadows. And the texture that you get in the end is a dry formula that still kind of feels bouncy to the touch, kind of like the Super Shock shadows, but you definitely have those large particles of glitter in there. This next guy is called Party Party. It is a beautiful fuchsia-y blue with a little bit of orange glitter running throughout it, which is really interesting. As you can see here, it just gives the eyeshadow such a beautiful dimension. I mean, like, look at that. That is freaking gorgeous. But someone who is not into chunky glitter is not gonna like this. This is not gonna be their gig. This is definitely for the chunky glitter lovers. Now, it's not nearly as chunky as a loose glitter, but it's almost there. But because of the Super Shock base that these glitters are set in, it makes it pretty easy to actually apply them on the eyes and actually use them. But this next guy is called Can't Party Wait. Like, what does that mean? Can't hardly wait? Because that's kind of a stretch. Sorry, Colourpop. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful peachy orange toned eyeshadow that has, I would say, gold and orange glitters running throughout it. It just looks so fiery and spring-like. I really like the shade. It's really pretty. The actual effect that you get with these are super unique. I have never really seen a product like this before, and I've never really seen this type of glitter in an actual base before. It's pretty unique. I like it. I don't know why I made this clip so long and made all the other ones super short. So note to self to keep track of how long my clips are. But this next fella right here is called Party Shop, and as you can see, this is another fuchsia. It's kind of similar to the one we saw earlier, but just deeper. This shade has a little bit less blue than the shade Party Party from earlier, and the orange tones in the actual glitter itself are definitely a little bit more deeper, a little bit more fiery. This one is not nearly as reflective as Party Party. To me, Party Party is the most reflective out of all of them. That shade is just phenomenal. Now, the next shade is called Party Plan. Now, as you can see here, this is a kind of cool toned brown base with some warm toned goldy orangey glitter running throughout it. This is like the shade Millionaire from Colourpop if you ever had that Super Shock shadow. It was almost the same exact shade as this and had the same exact types of glitters running throughout it as far as the color goes. But this is like Millionaire turned up a few notches, like Millionaire on steroids. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? It's a joke, okay? But nonetheless, this is super sparkly, super beautiful, and it honestly reminds me exactly of Millionaire, just a little bit more spicy, if you will. And finally, we have this beautiful blue, which is called Sorry for Partyin. And this is, as you can see, kind of like an aqua and navy blue mixed together. And then we have some gorgeous multicolors that are kind of running throughout it. We have dark purple, indigo, and we also have orange glitters. The next brand that I made a purchase from is Bombshell Cosmetica. And I went ahead and purchased the Strawberry Milkshake palette. I believe I was one of the first 100 people that was on the website when this launched because I got it half off, and I'm pretty sure that they were saying that the first 100 were going to get it half off. So yeah, I was able to get this guy half price, which is awesome. This palette is beautiful. We have so many different gorgeous tones in here. I really wanted it for the pinky and purpley shades, of course, but I think that the color scheme is really pretty. I do think that some of them are a little bit repetitive, but it is really pretty nonetheless, and I do think that I'm going to get quite a bit of use out of the palette. It does have a pretty heavy strawberry fake scent that kind of smells like, I don't know, strawberry bubblegum, but artificial. So if you are sensitive to scents and whatnot and you don't like artificial strawberry, this is not going to be your friend. If you're fine with super sweet artificial smells, then I think you're going to be a-okay with this palette. I don't really mind it that much. I actually think it smells kind of good. So the next brand that I purchased from is Kaja, which is, I don't think they're actually a K-beauty brand, but they're inspired by K-beauty. Anyway, I purchased this on Sephora's website, of course. This is one of their Moon Crystal Sparkling Eye Pigments, and I picked up the shade 05 Mystical. This puppy set me back $16, and it's like a cream shadow that has a super strong duochrome shift. These are really lightweight on the eyes as well, and I was honestly surprised on how beautiful this product actually is. I didn't really think that I was going to love it that much when I got it in the mail, but look at the shine that you get from this product, and there is barely any, if any at all, glitter in this product. It just gives a super reflective duochrome sheen on the eyes that is very prominent, and it's just a really beautiful product. I really enjoy this. The next brand that I purchased from is a brand called Sophia Cosmetics, and this is my first time purchasing from them, but they are from Tri-Cities, Washington, which is pretty cool. I saw this highlighter, immediately knew I wanted it, and then when I found out they were from Washington, I was like, all right, I gotta support a fellow Washingtonian over here. But this is their Angel highlighter, and Lord knows I have 1.5 million of these types of iridescent white gold shades, but this was only $13 for a giant pan of white gold iridescent goodness. So of course I went ahead and picked it up. It is absolutely stunning. It is super smooth. It's a little bit glittery, but I'm okay with that. And it gives a really nice reflective sheen to the face. I really like this product. This is the kind of color that I use mostly on my inner corners and on my brow bone, but every so often I use this on the cheekbones as well. And the final brand that I purchased from was Klarity Cosmetics. I've talked about them a few times here on my channel, but I legitimately hear nobody talk about them here on YouTube, and they are absolutely fantastic, so I highly suggest you check them out. Not sponsored, but nonetheless, this is the highlighter in the shade Violet Flame. I picked this guy up for around $13. It was like half off. It's usually $17.50, and as you can see here, this is such a freaking beautiful lilac, super shiny highlighter. Now, I definitely am going to be using this as an eyeshadow. As you can see there, it's a little bit chunkier, it's a little bit flaky almost, so maybe as an actual highlighter, this may not be the best. I haven't tried this on the cheeks yet, to be honest, because obviously this is going to be way too deep for my skin tone. It's going to look like I have just a giant striped purple. I'm going to turn into Barney if I put this on my cheeks. But I bought this initially to use as an eyeshadow. Klarity Cosmetics already has, I believe, the same exact product in eyeshadow form, and they've been sold out forever. So I was like, I'll go ahead and just purchase a giant ass pan of it and call it a day, because I don't want to wait for it to come back in stock. As you can see here, like I said, they are a little bit chunkier, but this is the kind of product you spray your brush down with a little bit of setting spray and you just get such a foiled, beautiful, super shiny, little bit glittery but not too glittery kind of effect on the eyes. Honestly, this type of product that has this chunkier consistency that isn't overly glittery or anything reminds me of Pat McGrath's eyeshadow in the shade Astral Lunar Gold from the Mothership 5 palette. If you have that palette, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and if you don't have that palette, then you probably think I sound like an insane person right now, but nonetheless, it's that kind of shadow. It's a little bit almost crunchy to the touch, which sounds freaking obscure, but you know what I mean if you have the product. Something about that kind of formula just gives you such a strong, glittery, yet not too glittery, wet looking but not too wet looking effect on the eyes that just translates so beautifully, even though it looks kind of weird in the pan. If you've tried these products before, you know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, but Lord knows, since I originally filmed this swatch video of everything I basically hauled, I have picked up quite a few extra things, so I will go ahead and do a follow-up. I'll do, you know, a little bit of mini reviews and show the products and swatch everything up close, just like I did in this video with my new purchases once I get everything in the mail, because Lord knows you cannot stop a makeup addict from spending their money on makeup, of course. Lord knows I have a serious spending problem. I'm sure you guys are like, girl, we know. But with that being said, if you are interested in seeing that inevitable haul video coming up sometime in the near future here, or you just want to see more makeup content and you are not already subscribed, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and join the friend group, join the fam. It would mean the absolute world to me. And if you enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, you found it entertaining in some way, then go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up, because we all know how much that helps out here on YouTube. But with that being said, I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing and beautiful day wherever you are, and thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope to see you next time. Bye!